So I don't usually do this, but I'm in the car and I thought I'd go through record store day pickups in the car. So first we got Danny Brown, Grown Up. This is a really good non-album single from Danny Brown. Danny Brown is probably one of my favourite like hip-hop artists. Amazing experimental hip-hop. This is probably one of my favourites from him, alongside Ain't It Funny. Ain't It Funny is a phenomenal song, just absolutely insane song. But this is a much more laid-back, kind of bittersweet song. It's on yellow vinyl, yeah, and then here's the back. The B-side is the instrumental version of the track as well. The instrumental for this is amazing, so it's worth picking up. Here's the spine. Yeah, so let's crack this open, if I can. I really want to pick up Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer. There's like I can't remember what it's called, but it's like an illusion where when it spins on the record player, it looks like moving images. But those sold out like instantly. Everyone wanted one of those. I got to my local record shop like around 10. So yeah, it was just like no chance. So yeah, this comes with a sticker, which I'll keep. And then you've got the inner sleeve. I think I'll replace this with a plastic sleeve. I'm replacing a lot of my paper sleeves with non-static sleeves, I think they're called. I don't know. Yeah, I just heard those sleeves treat the vinyl much better, and they don't like the vinyl doesn't get as damaged over time, because like the paper can sometimes like rub off on the vinyl, and I don't know. There's some science behind it. I can't remember exactly what happens, but this is a really nice looking vinyl. It's like a cream yellow. It's like a orangey pastel yellow, I guess. Here's the A side. And then here's the B-side. I'm not going to be spinning it a bunch of times because like I'm not really someone who spins singles, but I'm glad I own it on vinyl because it's a great non-album single. And then the other pickup I got was Bruno Mars collaborations. I love a bit of Bruno Mars. Yeah, I love a lot of his tracks. I listened to all of his albums. I think his last album's kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie, but all of his other albums are really good. I love the throwback vibes of 24K Magic. Obviously the Silk Sonic album is like almost a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I really want to pick this up because this contains all of his collaborations, a lot of which haven't appeared on albums, and some tracks which are not even like Bruno Mars songs, they're tracks featuring Bruno Mars. You got Nothing on You. Nothing on You is one of my favourite songs ever, to be honest. I love that song so much. You got Billionaire, which it's very much a nostalgic track for me. Then you got Mirror, Lil Wayne featuring Bruno Mars. I think that was on the Cut 4. Yeah, then you got Uptown Funk, obviously a gigantic song. Finesse, gigantic song. Wake Up in the Sky, gigantic song. Then you got a live version of Leave the Door Open, which again didn't appear on the Silk Sonic album, so I respect having it on here. You got Smoking Out the Window, another great track. That's just the album version. Die With a Smile, another great track, which was on Lady Gaga's latest album. And then you got Apata Rose featuring Bruno Mars track. It's an extremely catchy song. Is it a good song? I don't know. Bruno Mars is the Record Store Day ambassador. Yeah, it literally says that. He's the Record Store Day ambassador as well. They were selling lots of these, probably because he's ambassador. Oh, I can't get it open. There we go. I want to make sure not to damage the stickers again because I want to keep them. Here it is without the stickers. Here's the spine. Again, I didn't show that before. It comes with a poster as well, I guess. What is this? Oh, it's like liner notes. Okay. Got the album cover, and then it's got the track list there. And then you got another paper sleeve. Here's a vinyl. It's a standard black vinyl, which is alright. Here's the A side, and then here's the B side. It's upside down. I want to see what like the sequencing is like. These tracks do go all over the place. Like it's a Gucci Mane song, then it's a Cardi B song, that's a Mark Ronson song, Lil Wayne song. It goes all over the place. So I don't know how well these tracks will flow into one another, but I love a good amount of these tracks. So yeah, those are the Record Store Day pickups. So we're back home. I've brought all the packaging. So I'm just gonna peel all the stickers off, put them on the sleeves I have. First of all, I guess I'll put the 7 inches in these sleeves and replace the paper sleeves. Because again, they could damage the vinyl. You never know. It just displays the vinyl off a little bit better as well. It's a beautiful looking vinyl. And then I've got an outer sleeve. Looks very beautiful. And then finally, I just take off the sticker. And I'm just going to stick it on the outer sleeve. There we go. And then we got collaborations. First of all, I got an inner sleeve for the vinyl. Again, I'll take the paper sleeve and throw that in the bin. If I ever intend to like resell these vinyls, I don't think the paper sleeves will add anything to the price anyway. And again, I just think these look nicer. They're just easy ways to get out than paper sleeves as well, because with paper sleeves you have to kind of pull them out. With these, you can just very easily like just take them out. You can literally like tip it out and into your hand. There we go. And then you got the outer sleeve again. This one has 2 stickers, so I'm gonna have to get out 2 stickers for this. You got the Record Store Day exclusive sticker, and then you got the Bruno Mars big sticker with his face on it. Oh, this is a dodgy ass sticker. The thing is that it has like I don't know, edges like that, which is like the stuff you get on like packets when you want to rip them open. So this is going to be an absolute mess to get off. Slow and steady. Okay. Actually, that doesn't look bad. I thought I'd crease it up way more. Now I just have to get the big ass sticker off without ripping it. I just ripped it. These are really stuck on. This is tragic. I keep ripping it. I keep ripping it. Oh my god. Oh, it's done, bro. It's over. I managed to get that off. I've ripped some of the stickiness off. I stuck it on the best I could. It's really creased. I've really creased that up. Again, I picked up some other stuff in the past few minutes that aren't record store day related, so I'll go over those now. So the first one I thought I'd go over is Gorillaz. I got the debut, just a really great experimental trip hop project. You can just tell Damon was basically like feeling out the sound of Gorillaz and what they would eventually become on later albums. But it still has some like phenomenal songs. Obviously Clint Eastwood, Tomorrow Comes Today, Rock the House, 192000. This is a double LP. There's the back. There's the spine. It has this nice gatefold with a bunch of artwork from Jamie Hewlett. Yeah. But it's just a pain to get out. There's some really nice artwork on both sides. Yeah, really good album. And then here's the first half of the album. I've done it in the wrong order, but yeah. Here's a Queen related vinyl that I picked up recently. I need to keep better track of what I'm picking up because I can't remember what I picked up since last time's vinyl finds, but I'm pretty sure this is a new one. This is I Want to Rate Free. I picked this up at the local market. Yeah, this is one I didn't have. So I just picked it up because it's just one to add to the collection. There's 4 of these that released with each of the band members' faces on them. I picked up the Freddie one. I'm pretty sure some are rarer than others. I can't remember which. I think Brian, it's either Brian or John's might be the most rarest one. I can't remember. Yeah, it shows on the back like where the photo is cropped on that main cover. But yeah, it's just a standard vinyl. Again, I got it in my own sleeve. And here is the vinyl. So another pickup that I got from the local market was the 12-inch version of Innuendo. This is my favourite Queen single ever. Maybe my favourite Queen song ever. Just an amazing song. I just love it. It's a better version of Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm going to say it is. I love the Granville artwork on a single as well. This includes the explosive version of the track as well, which is just like a bunch of like noise at the end of the song basically. And then weirdly, side 2 features Under Pressure, which is a bit odd, and it also features Bijou, which is on Innuendo, the album. Again, I've included the inner sleeve in here, and then it's just like just a standard vinyl. It's Michael Jackson month. The Michael movie is coming out, so I thought it was only fitting to pick up Michael Jackson album, Off the Wall. I also have Thriller in the collection. The whole trilogy that he did with Quincy Jones, Off the Wall, Thriller and Bad are just like some insanely good albums. And this is where it all started. There's just some disco elements, there's some funk elements. I gave it a listen recently on vinyl. It sounds really good, to be honest. It's actually like an album where like you flip it over and it's got like the second half of it. It's kind of a fold out. There you go. You got Michael's full body right there, guys. With the glowing socks. I don't know why. I still don't know why his socks are glowing, to be honest. When I first opened this, there was a spider in it. I opened the gatefold and there's like a spider right there on the gatefold, and I actually shat myself. There's a cobwebs all in it as well. Luckily the vinyl's in really good condition. Yeah, I think this isn't a paper sleeve originally, but I took it out and I put it in my own plastic sleeve again. There it is. This next one I paid a good amount of money for. I think it was like 40-50 quid. I got it on Discogs, but I really wanted this compilation. It's a compilation of all of Tears for Fears stuff from their first 3 albums, I think, with the addition of a new track, Laid So Low, which is not actually available on streaming, which is a bit odd. This is Tears Roll Down, Greatest Hits 82 to 92. There's some phenomenal songs on this album. Tears for Fears is like the band of the 80s, you know, it's the band I think of when I think of the 80s. I really need to get songs from The Big Chair as well, because that is a phenomenal album as well. But this is like a compilation of the first 3 albums, so I kind of wanted to get this more. There is some filler on songs from The Big Chair, I'm not gonna lie, but with this one it's like hit after hit after hit. Song That Sees the Love, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Woman in Chains, Shout, Head Over Heels, Mad World, Pale Shelter, and Voice of the Young at Heart is a bit of an odd closer to the whole thing, but I think a lot of the tracks flow pretty well into each other. Yeah, I love the album cover as well. I think the album cover is really nice, like a big collage of everything. It's kind of unfortunate that Tears for Fears are using like AI artwork to promote like some of their stuff recently, which is kind of concerning. Here's the inner sleeve. Again, amazing collage of just a bunch of photos. And they got the lyrics. And then you got the vinyl inside. When I played this was in decent condition as well. Sounded pretty good. Here we got a big compilation from Ministry of Sound that I really wanted to get. Like, it seems like a really interesting compilation. It has so many amazing songs on here. It's Origins Disco. Yeah, these are basically just like the defining disco songs. You've got September, Earth, Wind and Fire, Blame It on the Boogie, The Freak, Daddy Cool, I'm Coming Out, Shame. So many phenomenal tracks on this compilation. Like, Ministry of Sound just put so much like effort into their compilations, and they use the extended versions for a lot of these tracks as well. Again, this is one I had to pay a decent price for. It was like 45, I think, but this is another one that I really wanted. Yeah, the front is like reflective as well. There we go. And then weirdly, there's not a gatefold for this one. This, like, it comes out like this, and then you've got them in two separate inner sleeves, which is a bit odd. Again, I put them in my own sleeves. Here's just one other vinyl. But there's two of them, obviously, but I can't be asked to get the other one. Another Ministry of Sound compilation that I wanted to get was the Electronic 80s compilation, which compiles a bunch of like 80s tracks, and that includes like extended versions and that on there as well. But yeah, that is it for all my pickups recently, and obviously the record store day stuff. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you didn't, please leave a dislike. I will see you next video.